incident happens at Ships and Giggles as well as Macs closing all at the same time. What effect does this have on Preston nightlife? Pulse TV gets the inside scoop from the well-known owner of Ships and Giggles, Andy Mack.
A few weeks ago, there was an incident that happened at Ships. It was the first incident we've actually had, and it was scary because there was a big ruckus at the front door. I caught the end of it with the police and everyone. I didn't really know what went on. I spoke to my doorman, Henry, who's the loveliest guy there is, and he was all shaken up and he was all this. He said how he got jumped. So I thought, right, the police came, we sorted it, we left it at that, it was all fine. The following day, it was brought to my attention that there was a little status that went up from from a witness, and in the status it said how my doorman was drunk, and there was he hit an old gentleman, and that the police also were involved, and they were brutal, and they were involved in pushing a guy over all this, and it really angered me because I knew that's not what happened. So I decided upon myself, which wasn't necessarily the right thing to do, but I'm known for kind of, you know, doing what I think is right instead of doing exactly what's right. And I put up a status with the CCTV footage because I was too angry at the bad mouthing of my doorman and the police when they actually all did really well. So I put up this status saying it's all rubbish, what's the CCTV, explained it all. It got, it went like kind of locally viral, and it defended the police and defended my doorman. Because of that, the statement was retracted, or the status that was put up by the girl. She actually deleted her Facebook, and nothing really came of it, but they were trying to accuse my doorman and the police of beating up an old gentleman when that did not happen. So you could imagine why they were doing that, for maybe claims or whatever, I don't know. So I went for it, went online and kind of turned it back on them, which was the right thing to do. Macs, I opened in 2011. It was time that I felt that I could open my own club because I'd been doing YBD for 6 years previous to that. I thought now was my time to up my game and do my own club, which I thought would be fantastic, and it was. It worked extremely well. It was busy. We had it open 5 nights a week, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was the place to go. Times changed, and 6.5 years later, it closed for good. And for the last few years, it's just been a struggle because it doesn't matter how busy it was on a Saturday night or how good it was on a Thursday with the competitive drink prices like pound drinks on a Thursday and stuff, and not having other nights, it just wasn't feasible. It was just costing money, and it was it was a lot of stress on me, and I didn't enjoy it anymore. I didn't like it. So yeah, eventually I had to make the decision to close it. My heart wasn't in Macs while it was still open, and it was kind of in the live music element. I decided to create my own band that I manage now with a guy called Lou W, and they're called Dirty Bare Feet. So that's kind of what I love. I love live music. I love managing the band. If you check them out on Facebook, Dirty Bare Feet, you'll see that they are unique, and I really enjoy that. So I want to take that to the next level because I really do enjoy that. Closing Macs Preston, which was a major focus point. When I got rid of that, it allowed me kind of focus more on Ships and Giggles and Blitz and other things that I'm doing and YBD. Ships and Giggles, I just want to keep it busy. It's really popular at night time especially. I just want to kind of sustain that and welcome as many people in as I can. Make sure everyone has a good night. At the minute, what I'm focused on now is opening the kitchen using Eat Well, which are it's all kind of promoting healthy foods and stuff. So our kitchen's going to open in the next 3-4 weeks, doing healthy food, affordable prices for all the students. It's going to make a lot of sense. So that's my future plans there. Blitz, we've just had a big refurb at Blitz, open till 6. It's good as well. And I just want to sustain that level of busyness and not take my eye off the ball, and then kind of focus more on new developments and new plans. I have a few, just working with other clubs and venues like that.